Hi guys! I'm so excited to do this video. I just got in the mail the Ariel Storylook palette, and so I'm going to show you everything about it. I'm going to swatch all the colors and discover it with you guys. So Sephora has teamed up with Disney for this third collaboration. The first princess they did was Cinderella, the second princess was Jasmine, and Ariel, that's a motorcycle, and Ariel is the third in the series. And so far only the Storylook palette, that's the big palette, is available, and it's available for beauty insiders only for now. So eventually I think the entire line will become available to beauty insiders, then later to everybody on the website, and then finally in store for everyone. And let me show you the packaging here. So it's really gorgeous. It has seashell details, multicolor sort of green, blue, and silver colors. And it says Disney Ariel and Storylook Palette Volume 3. And then on the back here, there is a breakdown of all the different colors that are in the palette in sort of a silhouette of Ariel's head. And this palette costs $55, and it contains 20 eyeshadow colors. So it is on the expensive side, but also the packaging is really gorgeous and reusable. So depending on how you feel about that, you might think that it's worth it. This is the inner packaging, and it says Dare to Dream here. We've got the silhouette of Ariel, all of her items in her grotto, and she is of course looking up to land or above the sea and thinking, what's up there? So then from this, the palette pulls out, and this box is reusable. The eyeshadow palette can be pulled out, and you could reuse this box. Oh, and it also says Ariel Volume 3. So if you have all of them, which I don't, you can line them up, and they say the name and what volume they are, which is pretty cool. And now let's look at the eyeshadows. So here is the eyeshadow palette, and just from a first look, I'm definitely seeing a lot of the kind of blue, green colors that I was expecting. There is a sort of a red shade, but there isn't a shade that really matches exactly Ariel's hair or lips. But I do know they're doing a lip gloss collection, so maybe that's where we'll see those colors. Now I'm going to swatch all these colors for you, and for that I'm going to switch to a better viewpoint and better lighting. So here are the first two rows swatched. So we have Blue Lagoon, Scuttle, these two matte colors are Flounder and Sebastian, and then Flotsam. Then we have Seashells, Les Poissons, Caspian Sea, Your Voice, and Unfortunate Souls. And here are the swatches of the second two rows of colors. So starting over here on the left, we have this light green color, Shalala, deeper emerald green, Fins, Sick of Swimmin, which barely shows up, even though I really tried to build it up, Ursula, Shalala, which is a deep fuchsia, Triton, which is a gold, Wanderin Free, Jetsam, Sea Witch, which is a deep purple, and Treasures Untold. So here's the second row of colors. Alright guys, I hope that was helpful to see an in-depth look at all these colors. So the standouts for me in this palette are Triton, I think is a really beautiful gold. Fins, I really love. Shalala, I think is really interesting, sort of unique color. And then I'm also excited just to use some of these neutrals like Sebastian, Flounder, Scuttle, Wanderin Free to do kind of just neutral eye looks. Overall, I would say that this palette is hit and miss in terms of the quality of the shadows. I found some of them to be chalky, some of them to be patchy in application. I swatched them over primer. I tried at first swatching with no primer, and a lot of them I had trouble with pigmentation and color payoff, but over a primer they work really well, so I would definitely recommend using a primer. And so for that reason, I don't think that the quality of the palette sort of transcends the novelty of it being Ariel. But if you're excited, like I am, about having Ariel come out as a princess and a collection, and you were looking forward to sort of these seafoam greeny bluey colors, then I think that this is worth a look and you would really enjoy it. If you're just looking for a palette that's going to have great quality shadows to add to your collection, this would not be a good pick for that. I think for your money you could get something more useful with more consistent quality. But I think it's a lot of fun. I'm excited to play around with it. It's a great palette for summer, and I think actually a very useful palette. I also just love the packaging. I think it's beautiful, and yeah, I'm very, very excited. So thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and please subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.